We're here after the game, Rebels against the Gold Diggers. Gonna start off with you, Coach Williams. What was your game plan for today, and how do you feel you executed it?
The game plan today was to try to tire out the Gold Diggers by basically we saw on film that they had quite a few guys playing both ways because of injuries, and we thought that was something we could maybe take advantage of. Add a couple of wrinkles by stressing them in that aspect and pushing them. As a result of working out today, it probably didn't work out too well today, but obviously by a score. We had a couple of injuries ourselves and a couple of surprise issues in the beginning, and it kind of evened the playing field out even more than we thought we had a position before.
Okay. Your next game is going to be against the Red Devils. Mm-hmm. What do you expect from that game?
Well, they've got some pretty good coaches there. They've got some pretty good players. They've got 3 guys that are on the national team. They're going to represent Denmark and Austria in the coming weeks. And so they've got some players. Even though they moved up, they're well coached. So it should be kind of interesting to see what they can do. I think we're familiar with what they've won just because of what they've won with the national team and stuff like that. So we'll have a game plan set for them. But other than that, we'll see.
Okay, thanks. Moving on to Peter Ebdrup. What do you think is the biggest strength of your opponent today?
Well, they're just a well-coached, it's a good team. Definitely the D-line is probably the best in the league, I'd say. A lot of pressure, and for us as a spread offense, it's tough. We're just getting pummeled on all day, but I think we did a good job, and I definitely think the coaching and then the D-line.
How did you as a player prepare for the game?
I played against the Gold Diggers a lot, I think. And we've practiced together, so I kind of know how they play, especially outside with the D-backs. I play on the national team with the safeties, so I kind of have a feeling of the way they play. I've never played against you before, but it was fun. I haven't had that much man coverage, so it was fun. They play a little bit like 7 yards deep, and they take away a lot of the cut routes. So it's tough. You really got to set up your routes, and you really got to play smart. So that's what I practice. I just practice setting up my routes better, not just using speed.
Okay, thank you. Phillip, you played both ways today, both receiver and cornerback. Did your opponent show what you expected to see?
Yeah, they did, kind of. We've seen some film on your Howell, so we've seen film on Howell, so we kind of knew what they would come up. What would they? Sorry. Yeah, I think they had some great players, and we just made some plays and felt good coming out strong, especially last time in Aalborg, and we started pretty slow in the first half, so it just felt great.
As Peter already said, the 2 teams usually work together for preparation for the season, and with a couple of practices and stuff. Do you feel that makes it easier when you are preparing for the game?
Peter wasn't there when we practiced against them one time this season, but we had some one-on-ones with the DBs, so I kind of knew which of them were good and which ways to set them up in the offense. I didn't get to play that much DB in Herlev because of some injuries, especially Brian, so I didn't get so many looks there, but I knew what they would do in defense. So
yeah, thanks. Coach Ebbe, how did you feel your team performed today?
Oh, I was so proud of my team today. It's actually a long time since I think we have a team, and I would put a big T on this team that play together. everybody helped, and we played both ways, as Coach Williams said, a lot of guys, and we really picked it up and helped each other and played like a team. I'm actually a little surprised that it was that big a score, but that's probably the outcome of the players was really helping each other.
You had a couple of injuries, especially on offense from almost the beginning. How did that affect your game plan?
It's always been like that against Herlev, not because of anything, I don't know what happened, there was some kind of voodoo or something like that, but we have a lot of injuries, and especially in running back situation. We always have kind of a running back Robinson edition, where somebody get voted out. I don't know how it happened that all three can be voted out today, but that was pretty tough for us to get in three guys out on that spot. And actually it's a spot that we heard on already. We played with Brian, who was actually a receiver, who played running back last time. So it always comes down to Nick, or new running back, he's brand new. And he got better in the system, that was really good. And in the end, we need to go to a backup quarterback. We didn't have any more running backs. So, but as again, it was a team and a team effort. We picked it up, and now we had to work on getting better.
Okay. Thanks all of you, and good luck for your next games.
Thank you.